Hi, and welcome.
I'm Z,
And I'm Keith.
and we're going to tell you about the movie that we just watched. But first, a little bit of a heads up.
Some of the movies we watch deal with heavy subject matters.
In order to talk about these emotionally delicate things and the heavy subject matters that we sometimes cover, we had humor and crude language to add some levity and to process our own trauma.
If that doesn't feel fun or safe for you, we completely understand. Please take care of yourself first and foremost.
And we spoil the end of pretty much every movie that we watch.
Now you know. On with the show.
Oh, you weren't recording. I thought you were recording. I literally thought you were recording.
I can tell.
Fuck off. I could tell you were acting. You were acting out.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping that because I did the mushroom. I did the mushroom bit. I am eating marshmallows, and I did the thing where I referred to them as mushrooms.
Wheelbarrow.
Why do you keep saying wheelbarrow?
Because marshmallow is the same kind of thing as wheelbarrow to me because
Okay.
I was...
Wow.
It was late in life. Well, not late in life.
2 years ago.
I was pronounced it marshmallow and wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Before understanding how they were spelled.
Oh, okay.
Wheelbarrow is,
I say wheelbarrow.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to correct. Marshmallow makes sense because mallow is a kind of plant.
But I don't say marshmallow. I say marshmallow and wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
We're wheelbarrow. You
Saul Bellow.
You loved the movie. Keith was like
from the get.
Beginning to
I was
end, Keith was
locked
fully erect. Keith was bricked up and ready to go. The full movie.
Perfect film. I don't know why more films aren't like this one.
There were definitely characters I wished weren't in it, like Gump. Gump is never a necessary character in any film.
It's Gump.
And really Jack also. But
For real.
I really liked it. I had a lot of fun with it.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I thought it was great.
Oh, okay.
Visually, love. Visually, I wish more movies looked like this. I loved everything. I loved the winter shit. I loved the hell space. I loved Tim Curry. I liked, the unicorn. I liked all of it. I really liked it. I was like, oh, the glitter everywhere. I was like, this is real. They really did something. Ridley Scott did what he always does, which he made something that's visually fucking cool and story-wise, fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Visually, great. Character-wise, you could have lost most of them, and this would have been the same. Except for the devil. And I liked...
My name's Decker.
I remember... the first version, I know I've said this multiple times, so I don't give a shit. The first version of Blade Runner I watched was the director's cut, which is the superior one, and
I think that's true for me as well.
and so people were like, "Oh, like the director's cut is only," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that was the one that I had seen." And so I was like, oh, they're like the voiceover in the theatrical is so bad. And I'm like, what does that mean? And I believe I was on, I was at, pod, guest Randall. I was at his place and it was like on TV and it was the theatrical release. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, they greenlit this? I'm like, no wonder people fucking hated this movie. It was hilariously bad. Like, yeah, here we are. Like, yep, there's fucking robots here. Whoopty shit. And I was like, oh my God, people were not exaggerating about how bad this is. Because, like, he didn't want to do the voiceover. Like, Harrison Ford didn't want to do it. So he made that known in how he recorded it. And I thought, you know how people will exaggerate? And I'll be like, this is the worst fucking movie ever made. It's terrible to say. And you watch it and you're like, try harder.
Yeah.
So
Plan 9 from outer space.
I watched it and I was like, oh, they were not kidding. Gotcha. But, yeah, like, you know, Blade Runner, anything, like, we've talked about it. Like, there's a lot of movies can fall into the category of just, like, simplistic, like, boy meets girl or like good versus evil, you know, and simplistic plots. And sometimes like what makes it interesting is what you do visually or how you create the characters, what you do with the story, and not necessarily the story itself. Like,
Right.
Blade Runner is just like a guy with a, you know, crisis of self, pretty much. And, you know, you have this really cool fucking robot movie. But it's just about a guy who's like, who am I? Am I really, you know, what am I? You know, and that, you know, and that's kind of like the whole point.
An origami unicorn.
Yeah. But that's like the whole point. And it's kind of like, you know.
Oh, shit. Tie in.
Yeah. You know, so like you can have you know, the story of. I think that there are things about Legend that I thought were like very interesting, but similarly to what was the last one we watched?
Cast a Deadly Spell?
Yeah, maybe it was that.
Dark
like,
Crystal?
I don't.
Dark
no,
Crystal?
not Dark Crystal. I don't think. But like maybe it was Dark Crystal. Like I don't necessarily know if it was intentional that this is how I'm reading it. Like if this was meant to be read that way. But there are some things that I think could be like there are aspects of it that I find to be more interesting in regards to the Lily character. I'm not saying that she was the best character, but I think that there are aspects of how her character was treated that are very interesting to me. And sort of this, you know, the idea of innocence and, you know, a lack of innocence sort of falling on her when she's being put in situations that she didn't ask for or like consent to necessarily, but still being like, well, you're not innocent anymore because, you know, this devil beast wants to fuck you. So I guess, you know, are you really a good person? Maybe you deserve to die, you know? So like that sort of thing is like a very interesting where like Jack also was with her through all of this, but it's just like automatically he's like the good guy, the savior. And she's the one being put into the most danger at all times. And the one literally risking her life for the unicorn. But she's the one that's considered, you know, like questionably whether or not she's good. And I think that that's like, that was something that I was like, oh, I don't know if they're intentionally doing this. But like, she's also like using her like feminine wiles to get on the good side of the person who's kidnapped her and doing all of these things that like, she wouldn't have to do if these things hadn't happened to her. Like, this is not inherently who she is. This isn't something that she purposely, like, Jack took her to the unicorn and she was like, oh, I want to touch it. And he's like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then, you know, but like, he didn't tell her why she couldn't. Right. And he didn't tell her that it was forbidden until after she tried. She was like, I don't understand. And he's just like,
also, her interacting with the unicorn.
Yeah.
He's only, first of all, one of the hard things for me about this movie, and it tracks for folk tales.
Yeah.
Which are folk tales, not movies or contemporary 20th or 20th century literature.
Yeah.
The rules don't make sense.
For sure.
What is stated is not what is shown. So
okay.
First of all,
Yeah.
innocence is the best bait for unicorns.
Correct. Yeah.
What does that mean?
There is only one lure for such disgusting goodness. One bait that never fails.
What be this bait? Please, you teach me.
Innocence. Innocence.
Correct. Yeah.
What does that mean? Okay. The unicorns don't
Virgin
seem
white children. Duh.
the unicorns don't seem particularly interested in interacting with her.
Correct. Yeah.
Somehow she gets one to sniff her or whatever. Then the goblin shoots it. So
Yeah.
she, even if she touched it or whatever, whatever taboo she presumably broke,
Yeah. None of it
she
was
didn't
right.
shoot it.
Right.
She
Yeah.
wasn't the person that shot it
Right. Correct.
and took its horn.
Yeah.
So
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is all like being like, she didn't know.
which is not addressed either, except for
right.
her saying, "I didn't know. I'm so sorry."
Right. Right. But that's the thing. She's like, I didn't know any of this. And she's like, I want to make it right. And so it's like, but it's still like, she's the one that gets all this stuff thrust on her. But Jack taking her to the unicorn, that's fine.
Right.
He's perfectly fine. Like, he's the cool guy, he's literally, I mean, love the role for Tom Cruise, but he's literally dirty and moves knees out, crotch open everywhere. That's his stance. He literally can't go anywhere without spreading his crotch and pointing his knees at something. It's what's the word?
Attractive.
Well, that's a given, but no, unbecoming, unsettling.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't
All
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yuckers, grossy, nasty. Thumbs down. The ending was interesting, not good.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
it's interesting that like everything was just back to normal because he restored the unicorn's horn and I guess brought it back to life. FYI, I guess that's the thing.
Seemingly just because he shot the Lord of Darkness out into space somehow.
No, it was the unicorn's horn because when they cut the unicorn's horn off,
Yeah.
darkness came. And so he was like, that was the whole point is the other unicorn told him that if he takes the he just had to restore it. He had to restore the horn to bring back order. And so that was what he was doing. Yeah.
Come on, Jack. Don't keep us in the dark.
The dark is where we'll stay. We're cursed.
Is there not we can do?
We must get the alicorn back. Only then will the world return to normal.
So like it brought everything back, but then so she was in a coma or something and they are doing a Snow White type thing. What I really liked is that it seemed like this is what I liked about the end. She's like, I realized something. And he's like, what? And she's like, you belong here. And I was like, oh, he's our side piece. She's like, I will not be making you. She's like, here, you keep this ring. This will be this is your memory of me.
I know, it's like,
And I'm like,
we're getting
amazing.
married now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
can I come back tomorrow? To the
Well-
forest where you live?
Well, he's like, I want to marry. And she's like, you belong here, my prince. You'll be the prince. And I'm like, oh, you're literally telling him that you'll come see him. But
Okay.
not that he
Gets to move into the...
Yeah, you're not going to
castle or
become a
whatever.
prince. I'll be doing that on my own. Thank you. I'll come see you though, and we can hang out as friends. Because he kisses her, and she's like, "Anyway, I'll come back tomorrow." So I was like, "Oh, is it literally she realized he's just a child, and she's like, maybe I don't want to hang out with a little boy in the forest for the rest of my life." I'll see you later, though. Okay, we'll catch up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the movie, so episode over. Keith hated it. Literally, she starts singing, And
so many
Keith
times.
said, I felt Keith just lose
All
his
pallor.
battle. Yeah, he lost the battle
Yeah,
and the
true.
war, frankly.
Yeah, and
he
it
was like,
like
it's over. I don't know.
2 minutes into the
yeah, he was done. Like it opens with I was like, but I'm going to be real, like her choosing Jack and not the Lord of Darkness, wrong choice. I mean, it's pretty general consensus for people. Like, they're like, she should have just stuck with him. Because what a boring loser Jack is. And she could have had free reign of the world of darkness. That would have been so cool.
Better to rule in hell than serve in heaven.
Exactly. But he was hot. He was hot.
I wish there had been more waist down shots, you know?
Yeah. 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 I wonder, because I know the prosthetics for him were like brutal. So there was like a lot of like careful shoots. Like, because he at one point like accidentally ripped his own skin off out of frustration to get the prosthetics off, which bad job, y'all. I know it was 1985, but y'all should have been a little better about that. So they shot around his ripped off skin so he wouldn't have to wear prosthetics around, which I don't know what that means, but.
Well, it means you get those scenes where he's not, where the character is not in full devil form, you know, like where he's the black wraith or whatever.
Is that? I thought that was just
at the beginning.
Yeah.
Also, the weird thing where it's, I wasn't sure if this was supposed to be him, where it's just
The chair thing?
yeah.
What? I know. The eyes.
Yeah,
I
the green
no
eyes.
idea. No idea what's going on. There's a lot, but this
And
is
father, when he talks to his father, and it's the same voice as fucking Blix or whatever.
It has been an eternity since I felt such desire. What am I to do?
She fascinates you because her soul is pure.
I'll take her then.
Fool! You must woo her.
I liked that stuff because to me that added like a layer of like coolness to his like whole world where I was like, what is this stuff? I want to know more. And I know. Oh.
Don't think of a sneeze.
Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh god. It's so brutal. Oh fuck. Oh man. Sorry, that threw me. I have to remember what I was saying. I know that it's probably not everyone's favorite, but I genuinely like the amount of glitter that was used on everything. I was like, I love this. I love this because it's not, it's apparent. It's not like done for, it's literally just glitter is smeared all over everyone's fucking faces.
I love
time.
when
I was like,
Una appears in her humanoid form. You could tell someone's literally dropping giant flecks of glitter in front between her and the camera.
Sorry.
Similarly, I thought, you know, why don't you hook it up with Una? I don't. That's cool. You're hot for the princess, but
Yeah.
she's
Just
also
stay
she's
monogamous.
not a fucking fairy or whatever.
Right? He has to stay monogamous to the most boring fucking bitch ever. I mean, they're both boring ass bitches. At least Lily has some sort of like crisis of faith. Mm-hmm. Jack is just like,
Failing upward is every Tom Cruise character does.
They're like, can you read this? And he's like, what's read mean? Oh God, I hated it. I hated him so much.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean that goes without saying for me because I hated everything about the movie. It's like you took the worst part, the most boring parts of fairy tales. To me.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you got a cool villain.
Yeah.
But he's only visually cool.
Yeah.
There's just no characters, honestly. I mean, the fucking dwarf sidekicks
Oh God, fucking
or
shoot me.
have more dimension than Jack or
Yeah.
Lily or even the Lord of Darkness almost. Yeah. This is one where I think it was, for people my age or around our age, I'll say. Like, if you saw it as a young kid, of course it's going to blow your mind. It's visually
right, for sure.
stunning. And really, I think it does capture a magical, in the beginning, the shots of Allergy Town are beautiful.
Yeah.
And, contrasting with the underworld or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good. I mean, he's a good devil,
Yeah,
I mean, that's all it is, though. It's like...
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
And it's not even...
I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
If you want to do a fairy tale, and I'm saying that because I read... The trivia said that Ridley Scott was looking for... I mean, he didn't want to adapt an existent text because he apparently doesn't believe that that's a worthwhile... Well, that it's better just to write a script and not try to adapt an a text to film, which I get the argument there, but...
Post Blade Runner? Right? He did Blade Runner, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
What a dumbass.
But didn't Dick work on the... He hated it, though, too, didn't he?
No.
Thought he hated it, and then he saw dailies or something and liked it. Whatever.
He wasn't. He was opposed to the idea until he saw the movie and or saw and he was like, never mind, sorry, my bad.
Anyway, so he just hired this guy who had already had several scripts that were in a similar vein.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's fine but I don't.
I know, baby. I'm sorry.
I don't even know where to start with it because it's
something that 80s movies do and did that was always really hard for me because, sort of like The Never-Ending Story does this.
Yep.
All the Never-Ending Story, I think, does this probably the least out of all of them, but there's a lot of if there's a fairy tale, if there's something, and they have lots of pretty imagery, and then they have a bad guy or whatever, they have to include. I know Labyrinth does this with the RFK Jr. guy being there's a baby in there. That kind of character. There has to be some ugly fucking dwarf character.
It's anti-Semitic.
But it's they have to have some sort of I'm just here to fall down and I'm just here to, and that even as a child, I never fucking liked it.
No.
I thought it was annoying. I thought it was boring.
Feels so insulting.
I thought it was boring, but it also took away, I was
I even like cartoons that did that.
Yeah. I was what I'm here for is the cool imagery, not the weird sort of.
It always the argument sort of that films had to do that, for. I feel like this is the argument I always heard that was just in the zeitgeist that it's because the family goes to the theater and there's the story is for mom and pop, and then you got the little beep 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 beep, small character. It's an adult baby, basically, for the kids to identify with and just be... It's look over here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Getting the kid to take a picture in the portrait studio. It's here's a hand puppet. But it's so insulting. And, I mean, I guess that might work for a literal infant to get them to shut up and not cry while they're sitting in a dark... strange room for 2 hours
with extremely loud noises happening.
Right. But it's just the thing. It's a thing I think Disney gets blamed a lot for. Disney Studios, because I remember. I'm kind of curious. I know it won't be as impactful, but when I saw the Spielberg War of the Worlds. Weird ass movie, first of all.
For sure.
But like, there's the part where they're like, you've seen it?
Yeah.
There's a
I saw
part
it
where
in
they're
theaters,
like,
baby.
yeah, same. There's a part where they're like in a house and there's like a little baby alien comes in and feels like it's supposed to be like ooh ooh.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
And it's like, what?
Ooh,
Anyway.
ooh. Bottoms up, and the devil laughs.
Lock out.
Yeah.
And even if you're doing a fucking hero's journey shit, which after A New Hope, everybody was
Keith
Joseph Campbell. Oh my God, the hero
Keith
cycle.
is doing a jack off motion.
You know, and it's fine. I get the appeal of an epic
Yeah.
where you have a hero going through shit. You know, of course that always,
Right.
always appeals, right?
Right.
It feels timeless. It feels universal.
Yeah.
It's not, but whatever. It's Hollywood, so that doesn't matter. The point is to
Right.
say it's universal. And that we're speaking for everyone here.
Yeah.
That's called soft power. But it's not even good at doing that. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I missed something because it was impossible for me to pay attention to this movie.
Keith was fully eyes closed through some of it.
Yeah.
I looked over and literally I was like, like pain. Keith was in pain. Keith had minor surgery the other day. Keith has literally like stitches in his back, and he has reacted less to that than he did to this movie. Like, just letting you know.
Yeah,
like, his pain threshold for that, he'll be like, yeah, my back hurt a little bit today. During the movie, I think he wished he could go under the knife again, honestly,
Absolutely.
to get out of it. He was not happy.
Put the cyst back in and take it out.
Yeah.
Be more fun than
Yeah.
sitting through this. Again, I know I missed something. I'm sure I missed something. But they
Totally
just...
fine.
There's just the cave with a full set of armor and a shield and a sword and everything you need to go on a hero's journey.
I didn't care. I really, honestly, like, as our dear, lovely friend Bunny says and has introduced us to, I didn't care about the story.
Say fewer.
Say fewer, yeah. I didn't care about the story at all. I did not care about the story. So in any time, like,
Because he's done.
First of all, Keith was like, I've had like a really stressful week because I have. It's nothing happened. I've just been like, I'm just like so like stressed out. And Keith was like, oh, you should get high. And I was like, grade up. Nope. We call it glue up because that's
You call it glue up.
Well, you call it glue up now that I call it glue up, or I called it glue up. And because in the show Archer, like, one of the characters like gets high off
Cheryl's always
getting high off of glue, and she'll be like, you guys mind if I glue up or whatever? Like, she'll just talk about glue. And so I used to jokingly
I have ants all over my body.
I used to jokingly say, like, I'm gonna glue up, and so now Keith will be like, you should glue up, like. So he's like, you want to glue up? And I was like, that's a great idea. I was like,
first of all, last night I said tooted or zooted.
okay, I misremembered. Sorry, I got stoned. I don't remember everything. Honestly, I got really stoned. I got more stoned than I thought I was gonna get because I just did a half a gut mile, and then like most of the way through the movie, I got a message. It was like, hey, are you gonna send out that very important email? And I was like, yeah, I am. Shit. So completely zooted. I sent out a very important email with a lot of important information in it. So I feel like I should be congratulated on
Absolutely.
that. But
Achievement unlocked.
like as previously noted, one of the things that happens when I get stoned is I get super invested in what we're watching, or like can happen, not always. Like there have been times if I get too high where I'm like, you got to turn this off. I can't do this.
Yeah.
But like if I'm like in a good high, I'm like this. I'm invested. And I shit you not, if Gump was talking, if one of the fucking dwarves was talking, if Jack was talking, I would be on my phone. I was like, I literally don't want to hear them speak. Like, I could not. There was nothing that could make me care less about Gump. Like,
absolutely. Although what I liked about all his dialogue was 80 yard.
yeah, because he's fucking Swedish or whatever.
Swiss.
Wait, what's the difference?
What's the difference? One is Switzerland, one is Sweden.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I literally got. I was literally like, wait. Something is not connecting for me.
Okay. And
look, I got high last night, so I'm.
yeah, presumably in the German theatrical release. So in the English language version, Gump's dialogue is overdubbed by what's her name, who also did
Blix.
Blix, yeah. Mm-hmm. And in the German version, Blix and Gump are done by the actor who played Gump.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
He speaks German.
And when I
Swiss.
tell you that Gump, the actor who plays Gump, spitting image of Frankie Muniz. Like, I'm not kidding. I was literally like, is this Frankie Muniz's fucking father? Like, it was insane to me. Anyway, that's all.
That's all.
But yeah, I really didn't care about the story because I'm like, I know what's going to happen. Like, they're going to defeat the fucking devil. I was just like, get to
exactly.
Tim Curry.
That's what I'm saying. None of it matters. There's no story.
I wanted to see his
There's
dick.
no tension.
I wanted his dick out.
Absolutely.
I wanted them to fuck. I wanted some like sexual tension. You didn't really get any of that, which I was disappointed about that. I was disappointed that there was no sexual tension.
All you get is her playing him, and it's ridiculous that he falls for it.
Yeah.
Saying like, oh yeah, I'll marry you if I get to kill the unicorn.
I just like how he was like, I was like, oh, that's hot. I thought he was hot. I just thought he was hot. I was like stoned and he was dressed like the devil. So I was like, oh, fuck. This is hot. I was like, is she playing him? I was like, are they trying to poorly show us that she's turned bad? I was like, I literally can't tell because that's how, and you could be like, oh, because you were stoned. No, because that's how bad the movie is. Like, I was like, I don't know if we're supposed to, like, it's one of those things where like, I think you're supposed to believe that she's turned,
right?
But it happened so badly that you're like, is she supposed to have just turned? Because I can't tell if she's doing a good job or a bad job doing this. Like, I can't, like, it's done so poorly that I'm like, I don't know who's doing it worse. Like, I don't know if she's supposed to be doing this. I don't know. I was like so confused about what I was supposed to be feeling that I literally was like almost fooled by it.
I see.
I was like,
no, I get you.
I was like, is it so obvious? I'm like, obviously this is what she's doing. I'm like, so because this movie's done so badly, does that mean she's not doing that? Because if she was, I was just like, what? And then, but then when they were like, kill her, Jack. She doesn't. She's going to kill the unicorn. And I was like, oh, okay. I get it now.
But I like, there's something, for me, I guess it was evocative of like, you know, for whatever reason, the princess in Neverending Story. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, Alina or whatever her name is at the end of Dune. Mm-hmm. That sort of slightly disembodied voice thing really does something for me. Like,
oh, for sure, yeah.
She means to do it, Jack. She's one of them.
I am sister to the fates.
Kill her. Forget her. Think about the unicorn.
So that was the best part about Gump.
Okay.
Where he feels even more otherworldly because it's like this dimmy embodied thing.
I think Gump even could have been like this is mean and this makes it sound like I fucking hate Frankie Muniz, but there's something about him looking like Frankie Muniz that I felt it made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, because he's nude, basically, a child.
And he looks like Frankie Muniz at 12, you know? And I was just like, I this shouldn't be happening. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
And so like Gump as a character wasn't necessarily bad. It's just like I felt like it was like,
You kept saying Mia Sarah looked like a child too.
oh my God, first of all, it gave me nightmares. I mean, I'll call it that for the pod. Because
Creative license.
it gave me CSA nightmares. Because the black outfit that she has on, like, it took me forever to realize that there was actually something in the middle there.
Oh, there was.
Yeah. Because she just looked like she was so that, and like, this is not to like body shame, but it just she looked like she was like completely flat chested, like to the point of like Gump, you know?
Right.
And I was just like, oh my God. I'm like, was Mia Sarah like 11 years old during this? Like, cause there's nothing there. And I was just like, oh my God. And it made me feel very uncomfortable because it's like when the odd thing that I think happens is that like by trying to like over sexualize her by like making her she looked even more childlike. Yeah. And I was like, she looked so young. And I was like, ooh, and it was very strange to me, and I was like, and like literally, like I was like in the dream I had, I was like superimposing like the body that she had in the movie like onto the character or the person in my dream that was like, you know, whatever. And I was just like, oh, you know, I'm like, oh, whatever.
Say they're 16, or did I make that up?
I don't know.
I just imposed.
Oh,
that.
maybe the. Nell says you're 16 or whatever. Right. But like legitimately I was like, what? Yeah. And so it was just like very, just like the outfit that she wears was like extremely like, I don't know. It made me uncomfortable. So I was like,
Black Swan.
Huh? What'd you say?
Black Swan. And with great dignity, the swan.
I should always bring flowers. Yeah.
Apparently there's a director's cut.
Is that not what we watched?
No. I don't think so.
Because I swear to God, it said like, or maybe it was said the European version, Tim Curry doesn't appear for the first like
That was for the theatrical release though. I think.
Of the European version?
Yeah. But he appears,
He doesn't, until
I don't know what they mean by Tim Curry appears.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know when it's Tim Curry and when it's not.
Exactly.
I take it on
Well, but he doesn't appear. His voice is there, but he doesn't appear in the movie at all. So I'm like...
Right, but he appears in various forms, so I don't know if they mean like in his final form where it's him in the red makeup and everything.
I assume that's the only form he has. I think anything else is not literally him. I think
not Tim Curry.
Well, definitely not Tim Curry,
okay.
But also not the character either. Like the chair, I don't think is him. I don't know what the chair is, but I think the chair is just like supposed to just be there. I don't think it's him because the chair is still there.
What about the wraith that appears to them?
The wraith? What's that?
Well, he's like a black, like a hooded. He looks like death, right? Like when they fall down.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or no, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, when he comes to, it's the goblins.
Yeah, when he gets I don't know. See, but this is the thing. First of all, that's definitely not Tim Curry, but like.
I don't know if it's a human at all.
Right. I think it might just be like, I think these are things he's projecting. I don't think it's like actually.
Oh, okay, but
I'm sorry. I'm saying, that's not. None of these are.
Go on.
So they're not. They didn't say that like the character doesn't make an appearance. They say Tim Curry.
Okay.
So I think that distinction is like
unimportant to me.
No, that means that it's not physically Tim Curry.
Right. Okay.
Not like no apparition of him or like no technical of the character.
Yeah.
Like it's not talking about the character, it's talking about the actor in that.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they didn't use the character's name, they used the actor's name. So that's why.
Oh, speaking of,
We're going to talk about Meg,
no,
the most beautiful.
I mean, we can.
Robert Picardo plays Meg, which is insane.
Meg Mucklebones
Oh,
or
fuck.
something.
Come to bed, juicy boy.
I don't usually care about shit like this, but I thought it was kind of interesting that apparently they wanted to go. They were going to go with Jennifer Connelly
Oh, wow.
first. She passed for some reason. I assume she had something else to do, but she's the one that suggested me and Sarah.
Oh, cool. I was
And
like,
Connelly makes total sense for the time
Oh,
to me
yeah, yeah.
now that I'm much more familiar with her.
I really love when they're like, this person, you should have this person, because apparently like
Right.
Martin Donovan being an Ant-Man only happened because Paul Rudd was
Paul
like,
Rudd.
oh my, this guy I acted with in this movie.
Yeah. What were they in together before that?
I can't remember what it is. It's like something.
I Love You, Man.
Yep, they were in I Love You Man together. Yeah,
I always think of it as Jason Segel, but no, it's Martin Donovan.
yeah, exactly.
Slapping
yeah.
up the ass.
Yeah. Yeah, Martin Donovan and Rashida Jones in a relationship or whatever. Wait, no. Yeah.
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 Let's go
No,
home
wait.
and get some blowies.
No, it was Paul Rudd.
Rudd,
And
yeah,
yeah.
William Hjortsberg's first draft had Princess Lily slowly transform into a clawed and fur-covered beast who is whipped and sexually seduced by the antagonist, called, in this draft, Baron Coeur de Noir. Subtle. Heart of Black. Wait, no. Yeah.
Fucking. Come on.
Yeah, this is what I was confused. Remember I was we were watching and I was talking about Kajagoogoo and shit?
Mm-hmm. Keith was like, there's Kajagoogoo in this. And I said, what the fuck are you saying? And he's like,
Somehow you didn't know
he's
that
like,
name.
Kajagoogoo. And I was like, is that I was like, he said a Kajagoogoo song. And I thought you were like, I was like, I don't know German fucking folk fucking songs. Like, why would
Fair
I
enough.
fucking know? And he was like, Kajagoogoo. I'm like, fuck you. What in the fuck are you talking about? Kajagoogoo.
I know you know the song, so I assume you knew their name.
I don't know.
Apologize.
But I thought you were like telling me some like type of like German folk song that was going to be in the movie. And I'm like, oh, whoopty shit. Why do I give a fuck? I don't care. Like, I was like, you're this close to naming a place right now, and I'm about to zone out. Kajagoogoo.
But no, that's never any story that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
But this one, it says in the trivia, IMDb trivia, that Jerry Goldsmith's score was replaced with Tangerine Dream to try to bring in the youths. But I don't feel like what we listened to was. I feel like I would have noticed and recognized Tangerine Dream.
Yeah, who knows?
I could be wrong, but like it felt very. It was mostly orchestral, so.
Was it orchestral maneuvers in the dark?
I'm gonna punch you in the face, dick.
I know. I'm just going to go for it. Would you recommend?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
I would say if you get a hard on from Tim Curry, fast forward to the last 20 minutes of this movie. If you like visuals, you might enjoy this. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. If you like Tom Cruise, why are you listening to this podcast?
Right. Even though we've watched however many movies with him.
We watched Top Gun.
Risky Business.
Risky Business.
Speaking of Tangerine Dream.
Legend.
Legends of the Fall. Top Gun Maverick.
No.
What's the one? Blood on Ice or whatever. Isn't he in some hockey movie?
Oh my God.
Whale song, soft and low, sing me a story.
Bottoms up. And the devil laughs.